Lovely. And back to this we go. Yada yada, Foundation sanctioned escapades, yada yada, subscribe to join. You've all heard the spiel before. You're lucky that I'm still even giving it at this point. But there could always be someone new who joins in, but I get through with this far faster than most join, so it doesn't truly matter much anyway.
You forgot the yada yada D class.
Yes, yada yada yada, there is a D class here. So is,
Everyone's favorite.
everyone... No, Gillard. You forget Gillard sometimes. Gillard is everyone's...
second favorite.
That we can go with. And hello and welcome to my Foundation sanctioned escapades. So Mandy, did you irritate him bad enough that he, allowed you in on this? Stop calling me Hothy. You have not earned that right.
That's my name for him.
Fine.
Only I'm allowed to use that, and I stole it from Serpent.
I was about to say, only you're allowed to use it. You stole it from Serpent. Ah, the D-class that looks like Thompson is right outside my window.
And to answer your question, I'm being stared at heavily to make sure that I play Minecraft and only Minecraft on this laptop.
I'm not surprised. I'm also not shocked that he's using it as a way to distract you, honestly.
I mean, considering the alternative is I continue to pester him into oblivion.
Yes, that would certainly do it. Alright. And hello, 49A. Excuse me as I take off my pants and make them new again.
That sounds wrong both in and out of context.
Good. My pants are clean now. Actually, I wonder if I can get myself... First off... Alright, how much does it cost me to make another one of these? That's not terribly expensive. I certainly can do it. But my levels are low again. I'd have to earn up some more.
12 of those. Oh, I'm gonna have to go steal some more.
Steal some more what?
Exterior top blocks from the building closest to spawn.
I mean, technically, if you insisted upon wandering near my base of operations, I have my hideous pile of Foundation buildings.
I was uncertain until your last stream if those were claimed or not.
They are not. They are for demolition purposes of if I need things. What I do need to do is flatten out some area some more to make an effective place for a barn. Also, W4 is insisting that you do not go stealing wine. It's a fair remark, given recent occurrences.
Kids multiplied without me? I swear I did not have this many before. Whatever.
Has what multiplied without you?
The cats.
No, I don't believe they can breed on their own, unlike those sheep.
We're just not going to repeat anything Dashi says out loud because I don't need to have my fun time cut short.
Hello. This is going to be quite difficult over here. And the fact that I've obviously attempted patching this area before, which means I will have to use more than simply a shovel to flatten this area. Where's the phantom block? There you are. Come on, where specifically? There you are. Lovely. It's been a long time since I've encountered one of those.
Torches. I have fences somewhere. Fences, glass. I still have no idea how to finish off the top of this fucking lighthouse.
W4, why do you insist on saying things like that will only get all of us into more trouble? You do realize he's listening in a bit, correct?
You also realize I could make what you say so much worse to the point of where he might pay you a visit later. I vote we sleep.
Alright then, give me a moment. I want this dirt back. I'm not looking forward to adjusting those fences. There, I'm resting. Lovely.
Yay, sunshine and no rain.
God's buff, Mandy, what?
I just thought of something. You know who is not gonna circle back around for all the shit that I've done, since currently I cannot be touched.
What are you planning on doing?
Nothing. Dashy's comment of me not being in even more trouble made me think that I'm gonna get done with Cheshire. And then the 3D is gonna show up and be like, hey, you're fair game now.
Yeah, that is likely what's going to happen if you survive 051. And honestly, Mandy, you're just giving him ideas unless he's had a few too many down the hatch. I'm not shocked if you would cause him to drink for another night in a row.
I have been a delight.
Mandy, is Director Koenig sober?
No.
I see. He will luckily not remember most of this then.
To the point to where I did not have to steal any of his alcohol this time in order to obtain some.
He's just offering. Oh, so he's gone, is he?
And begrudgingly offering, but offering, yes.
Well, he is one to share with humans when he wants something. You having a fun night, Mandy? How many passes has he made?
We don't need to talk about that.
So how many? I'm curious.
Nope. More than one
More
is
than
all you need to
one.
know.
No, that's all I need to know. Come on, I've had to deal with him ever since I first stepped foot in this place.
Yes, and I would much rather deal with your treatment when he's drunk than this.
It's so demeaning. He already looks at me like a pet. I don't need him to get literal about it.
I would still take that over constant attempts of no strings attached.
At least he takes no for an answer, kind of. Kind of is the key word.
I swear, I think he's hoping like some form of Stockholm syndrome starts to take effect.
Not shocking. In the slightest. His honeyed words aren't doing the trick, then, well...
And apparently, I'm like the only fucking living being that they're not taking effect on in a 20-mile radius.
Yes, it seems that quite a few members of the Foundation are very keen on the wares he's offering.
Yeah. It's gross.
I agree. But gods above, there's nothing I can do to stop it. None of my words mean anything to him.
I'm hoping eventually he just falls asleep.
Enough alcohol, he eventually will.
Because there's none in his office, Dashi. You think I haven't turned this entire place upside down and inside out? I did it like 3 different times today because I got bored.
Well, easy to do it when he's not really there enough to care.
He's already told me multiple times he's just going to get a janitorial staff to clean it all up.
Yeah,
He still gets to use janitorial staff, unlike me.
don't mock me. I'm siding with you.
It was an automatic response.
Maybe this is part of the reason you keep getting yourself into trouble.
Never said it wasn't.
Gods above, fair enough, I guess. You've got me there. Shit. Look, it's a member of Task Force rambling on about unrelated subjects again. Why am I not surprised? Oh, he took your pinky toe? Well, that's a shame. Maybe you shouldn't have left it exposed. Sign your name on it next time. How was he to know that it was yours?
What do those taste like? Is it
Pinky
like popcorn chicken?
toes? They're very
Yeah.
cartilaginous, not much taste.
Someone got in trouble with ethics. I love
Tisk,
seeing that
tisk.
message.
Usually that message is for you.
Yeah, I know, that's why I like seeing it.
I do wish that it would allow me to see what was said. It doesn't. If you say something unhinged enough that the filter catches you, no one will ever know.
Well,
Good job, W4. That's correct. All members of Task Force are mutts.
how does one finish this off? Just. I need to choose my words more carefully.
Says most of us here. And well, Mandy, I was going to spare you the joke, but you're the one that mentioned choosing your words more carefully. So, yeah, I'm sure there's someone else in the room with you who would be interested in being finished off.
Yeah, that's why I said it. That the words left, and he perked up a little bit.
Like a sleeper agent, huh?
Something like that.
He's an icky man, isn't he?
I don't know what everyone is seeing in this existence.
Well, he says all the nice things that people like to hear. Oh, I'll take you to dinner. Oh, we'll have a lovely time. I'll treat you right. He says everything people want to hear. And also, no, W4, eat him. I don't care. It's a member of Task Force. You think I give any rat's ass of hell opinion about what happens to him? He signed up to be in this position. He should expect to get taken a bite out of every so often. Yes, good. Get him. Alright. Level this out. I'll have to do it over here as well.
Oh, do I want this?
Right. There we are. So in fact, we can take these out as well. That'll make my life a tad easier while doing this. Move over now. Your door says otherwise. Well, perhaps you shouldn't get yourself into eating range of an SCP. It's not my job to protect you.
That was okay.
Quite the opposite, actually. I do not care what happens to a little lapdog member of Task Force. I tend to make that very goddamn obvious. Alright. Are we intending to sleep through the night?
We can if you would like to.
Alright. One moment. Actually, no, I can wander over there now. There we are. Yes, and wandering near SCP-W4324 and getting eaten is also your fault. Congratulations. You're starting to learn that actions do in fact have consequences. I applaud you. Thinking that far is such an accomplishment for a member of Task Force. You poor little hired muscle, you. Yes, it is, in fact, your fault. You can think debatable extremely. You can claim that you think, but actions speak louder than words, my dear, and, well, your actions are, in fact, saying otherwise. No, I have to agree with you there. I do not think the member of Task Force can think either. I'm going to have to collect so much gravel for this. Ooh, hello. Well, time to test out that new sword. Well, spare me the explosion at least. You willingly became a member of Task Force. If you have thoughts rattling around in your skull, they are hardly worth listening to, my dear. You view yourself as so high and goddamn mighty for taking a position you had every choice in joining. Meanwhile, imprisoning others and forcing them into servitude from the Foundation. You are nothing but glorified lapdogs to the O5 Council and this facility as a whole. You could not think your way out of a wet paper bag unless instructed to by a member of the council or a scientist directly above you. It is adorable that you like to believe otherwise, though. Oh, is that what they told you? That you think freely? How cute. They let you believe you have free will. Usually they reserve that for infantile level members, ones that can't really wrap their heads around things just yet. Don't worry, you'll eventually figure it out. I have some level of faith in you. It's short-lived, so do with it what you will. I mean, you're not wrong, W4. Outside of D class, next on the menu is Task Force when they are stupid enough to ignore the don't stick fingers in cage, I bite signs. But you know, the defenders of the Foundation. Yes, you can give yourself as many fancy titles as you please, my dear. It doesn't mean anything to me. You will always be an MTF lapdog. No, I don't trust you. And I never will. Because there is nothing good that comes from members of your department. Ugh, Gonzapuff, simply out of reach. Alright then.
Oh, I can't say what I want to say.
Scared Conan will wake up.
Something like that.
Ah. Alright. Put that away. Along with these. We'll have to keep an eye on getting as well, because I need that and gravel. Ugh. Too many D-class in my yard. No offense, Mandy, but they keep opening my doors, and it makes me wish to beat them to death. Yes, you are in the wrong profession. You can't be a member of task force and say, no thank you, I choose life. My dear, you are willingly a member of task force. You gave up on choosing life the second you signed the paperwork. We are... Once we get this lowered, we can continue terraforming along the sides. Should give us a decent enough amount of space for making barns. Alright, dear, let's play by your rules. You had zero choice. You seem more than willing to follow orders now. So, how's one to say that it wasn't a choice if you are so very willing to play nice?
Think of it this way. You are entrusted with weapons.
And you're allowed to go outside. It's
You're
more than
expected.
most can say.
How do I want to do this? Why is building so difficult? Biological inhibitor chip. Yeah, got a tracker. What's your point?
Yeah, everyone has a tracker. You're
Guess
not
we'll
special.
do that.
What's the best way to eat a member of task force? Why have any preparation? Just go for it. I do not desire any flavor of soda.
Excuse me, it's called pop, and I will die on this hill.
All right. Fine. I could not care less. My opinion on the matter truly has no meaning. I don't drink the stuff.
It's called pop. Never convinced me otherwise.
The fact that it's a member of task force insisting you're wrong only leads me to side with you more. Because again, why in the hells would I ever side with one of my literal captors? I don't have a Stockholm syndrome. Despite how much Director Koenig would love if I did.
It's kind of absurd.
Oh?
Just like
They're insisting that we're, quote-unquote, beefing with task force for no reason. Dear, I have a history with your department, and the other one joining us is a D class. Neither of us are fond of what you do.
And if you get this easily offended over two people, maybe you shouldn't have this position.
Well, We say that, but the Foundation would be more than happy to have a Widow Twiggle happy lapdog.
One of many.
Yes, a whole litter of puppies. Always easy to replace them with when one keels over dead. Because let's be honest, Task Force, you're not designed to last either. The D-Class are at least told at face valuable. Excuse my stumbling over words. They're at least told at face value that they are expendable. But they tell you lies, that you have some level of value to the Foundation. They are just as willing to throw you to the wolves and use you as cannon fodder.
I feel like one of those stupid advertisements you see on occasion, like, clear up your skin in just 2 days. Doctors hate them.
Also, Task Force, I don't think you get a say in yes or no when it's another being saying that they're going to eat you. Usually your opinion is null and void by then. I think a decision has been made.
If people
I
actually
don't...
listened to yes or no, there would be no crime ever.
Yeah, when something says you are dinner, saying no thank you doesn't exactly get you out of said current position, my dear. Oh, you're built different. How cute. You know what? I'm built different too. For shits and giggles. You're going to be muted for 30 seconds just because I can. Because I am, in fact, built different. And I don't like your department. So, have fun with that. And look, he won't even scream as you get him now, W4. You have 30 whole seconds.
Although he is missing a pinky toe, apparently.
Yes, because a different SCP ate it. He's really not grand at his job, truly living up to the expendable part of being a member of Task Force. Not shocking.
That looks stupid.
I'd like to raise this up as well. We'll do that to some of the dirt we've collected.
Also looks stupid.
What am I looking like claim blocks wise? That's decent enough. I can push this out further. I suppose I do need the levels if I'd like to enchant this. Dear, if the O5s hate you, and the researchers hate you, and the D-Class hate you, I doubt Director Koenig hates you. If you're down to give him a good time, you might get on his good side. But if everyone in the Foundation hates you, then why are you still here? It feels as though your little tails don't line up. You have no idea. Lovely. So you're effectively... Well, some other SCP beat me too, taking at least one of his toes. And again, toes aren't the most enjoyable member of a living thing to eat. Not much meat on them, or much of anything, if we're being honest. Ooh, a zombie villager. Hello, my dear. You can come inside. give you the vampire treatment and welcome you specifically. Alright,
Oh,
come
that sounds
along.
like a tiny zombie. Fuck. Yay.
Alright, you come along in, give you some space so you don't hit me, and set the dogs off. Come along, my dear. Lovely, good job. Do I have? Yes. Always keep a few of these on hand. Alright, darling. Enjoy having your humanity returned. I did want that Enderman as well. What are you laughing about? Something funny occur.
No. Don't worry
Oh,
about it.
alright then.
Where is this? Oh, you're down there. You can't get to me, you little fucker.
Giving a zombie, what for?
A baby zombie, to
Ugh.
be specific.
Infants, delightful.
No, Hothy, tell us how you really feel. I say as though I like children.
Alright.
Clancy's watching Ghostbusters.
Well,
Okay.
to each their own, I suppose. Gods above. I don't wish to get rid of all of this dirt. I suppose I should start increasing the levels over here. It wouldn't do me terribly. Don't walk in front of me as I'm shooting. Out of character, Klinsky, I'm gonna blow your fucking mind. I have one of the blacklight journals. Like, those ones that sell for, like, $2,000, $3,000 now. I have one.
I'm gonna demand pictures later. Like, in the Discord, I want pictures.
Give me a sec. I can grab it right now. I know where I keep it. I will pause the live for a second, and I will put... it used to be, like, $300. There's a limited amount of them. Yeah, there's only 10,000 copies ever made. Like, it's... It was, my birthday present for, I believe, when I turned 18. But, yeah. Let me, Why'd you stand up? Bird sit. Of course it's the 05 one. Yeah, I will sit myself in a safe place. I will pause the live, and I will get that book. Oh, I didn't only get that. I got that book, and I got to see, Hamilton in person. So that was good
Bitch.
shit. Yeah.
Well, fuck you!
Alright, I will be back in a second, and I'm pausing the live because I'm not wearing pants. Alright, I'm back. For the time being, we will make this easier for all of you. We will extend this camera. So, to start off with, of course I also got the Book of Bill. I haven't fully read through it, but... Also, why the hell am I doing Hothus' voice? This is obviously out of character. But yeah, we've got the Book of Bill, of course. We're
That's the
starting...
one that, just came out?
Yes, that is the one that, just came out.
Nice.
We're starting with, our lower setup. Actually, I'm going to show you this, too. This is the box that the Blacklight Journal 3 came in. I have kept it very nice and pristine.
Nice.
Yeah. Gotta keep it fancy looking. This is what your regular Journal 3 looks like. This is the one that you could, get at any standard bookstore. Still fancy. Cool book. But compare that to the thickness of our Blacklight Journal 3. So here's our big beefy boy.
Good lord.
Yeah. So let me set this off to the side. Here is our Blacklight Journal 3. Comes with this little magnifying glass as well. Crack that bad boy open. Where does it... Yeah, here we are. I have 4,559 out of 10,000. So, let me see if I can get that to show up. Yeah. So there's the number of my book copy. And it is super cool. I need to get a new Blacklight. I haven't looked at this in, a long time. Oh, that's a spooky page to open up to. It's awkward, holding it in front of this. But yeah. I don't have a Blacklight on me. I actually haven't had a Blacklight on me in a very long time. But yeah, we will set those off to the side. But aren't I so stinking cool that I have one of these? Every so often, I will Google how much they're selling for, just out of sheer curiosity. And I can no longer remark about it to my mother, because every time I do, she says, sell it. And I say, no. Alright, let me shrink this back down if it will let me. Please and thank you. There we are. Let's get this back down to in the corner size. That's too small. That should be fine. Alright. Ooh, Masked Flare has gone AFK. There we are.
This is no longer AFK.
What about Connor? Alright. Anywho. Back to what I was doing before a little bit of distraction. You will sell... No, you won't sell me apples, will you? You might sell me apples. I will give you string.
I need redstone lamps, so we're going to go...
Mandy, I can give you a tip about redstone lamps if there's any left. There were some at one point in my trash pile. There's an Enderman in the room with my father, and the zombie version of myself. What corner? God's above. I do not believe that you have any personal relations to Dr. Clef. Well, then again, if he can manipulate you easy enough, it is a laugh for him, so maybe you do.
What do you mean, trash pile? Is that like something in your unclaimed mess of...
Yes. The
Okay.
trash pile. Well, I wouldn't be shocked if a clef decides to interact with you because the two brain cells you rub together are not strong enough to equate to what a bad idea could be. And it'll give him a laugh as well as a scapegoat. Gods above, I am building up so much garbage. Alright.
Dashy, why are we just yelling fish?
Because I believe I opened my fish chest for a split second, and, Dash 4 got excited.
Ah, so we're just yelling about things we see on screen.
Well, what else is new?
That's fair.
Let's offer some string to the new villager. I don't know why W4 enjoys fish and or fishing so much. Alright, are you ready to give me better trades? The answer seems to be yes. Delightful. Let us see. That is not worth it. Alright, more string for you. Give me better trades. I am not giving you 8 emeralds for a fishing rod. I still do not wish to give you 8. That's above. Right, any better trades, my dear? No, gods above, please, no more fish. I will take the other things you get while fishing, being saddles, name tags, and the sort, but no more fish. Gods, please.
Why does Hothy get all the fun stuff? Like, why?
Hell's if I know. I didn't request it.
Why are you sucking up so much, Dashy? What are you planning?
Oh, hi, Mandy. I didn't notice you
Hello.
were coming into the yard. Well, I suppose that's fair enough. You didn't disclose your base. I technically... Go away before I start deciding I am going to... Alright, you close the door for me, fine.
Enter. Oh, there you are.
You looking for me?
No, I was seeing if the Enderman was still there.
Oh, inside the room? Yes.
Yeah. I don't know what happened to the Enderman I named.
Did you put a name tag on him?
I did.
Well, that means he didn't despawn.
I know.
Oh.
I don't know. There's just a named Enderman in the world. Also, can you come open the door?
Oh, God's buff. No, you're going to stay here in the yard with the rest of the D-class roaming. Get out.
Whee!
The most unbelievable part of the statement you have just made, Task Force, is my best friends. I don't believe you have any friends, my dear.
What is this nightmare of buildings?
Enjoy.
Oh, please tell me I didn't look at you.
Did you find an Enderman?
There's one up here.
Lovely.
Do I have... I don't have dirt. Oh, got birch planks, though, because I collected a bunch from the deconstructed railway.
If there's any left, it should be some of the higher up buildings, the ones that are gray. I believe they have been looted at some point, though.
And there's a witch somewhere. Delightful.
Right, tend to this. Lovely. You have friends? Again, as I said, unlikely.
You may have friends, but do you have a Gillard?
Mandy, let's be honest here. Of those that it's easy to make friends with, it's not difficult to get Gillard as a friend. It's
I
more
know.
difficult to not get Gillard as a friend. Trust me, I mean, I adore Gillard, but I didn't exactly make friends with Gillard on purpose.
I know, but I can still say it.
I suppose.
They don't even know who Gillard is. Therefore, they don't have a Gillard.
I suppose I can't argue with that logic now, can I?
It's the best logic.
Gods above, I guess. And hello, Dr. Phillips. Alright. This is going significantly better than I assumed it would be. Giving away all my secrets, are we, Kalinsky?
Fuck off.
There we are.
I do believe I'm hearing thunder.
Well, that's not a good sign, because it is not storming.
What thing was this? I meant in real life. I'm hearing thunder in real life. Which is good, because this fucking desert needs rain. Why is there just a... Why is there a... Oh, God.
Why
makes
is
no
there
sense.
a what?
There's... I could hear a witch, so I came looking for the witch. And there was just a one-by-one little pocket inside the wall of this building you have that apparently was just... had a witch chilling in it.
I'm not surprised at this point. That's the witch hole now.
Well, the witch is gonna die.
Shout out to the skeleton that shot me so many times that it died.
Alright, fine, I'm coming down to you. Fuck off. Bye! Alright, well, that was fun.
I should make use of those coin blocks I was preaching about having. Extend outward my domain a bit. Yes, W4, gods above, what? Please do not tell me this has anything to do with me receiving more fish. Info on what, my dear? there's an Enderman on that roof. There's also a Mandy up there, but...
Yeah, this is gonna hurt.
Well, alright then.
I was correct. That did hurt. Took me down to half a heart.
Depends on how many trinkets you're offering. But also, I'm not certain how keen I am to selling out Mandy's location.
What did I do?
Dashy's offering more trinkets in exchange for your location.
Why doesn't Dashy just tell me where their new location is and tell mine is? Feels dumb.
I think the member of Task Force is keen on getting told to shut the hells up again.
Hello, sheep me.
Yeah, we don't need to discuss why I did that.
There's a sheep chillard.
They're living happily together.
Living their best sheepy life.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, did you name a fucking sheep after me because of fucking grandma sheep?
Slightly. It's also
Why is
orange.
that- Why is that the one point of my fucking file that you have seemed to focus on?
I enjoy animals. I'd start to load this area up, but it still needs a bit of work. There we are.
I kind of want that shovel.
What shovel?
One of your villagers has a shovel.
Oh, to trade with.
Yes.
No, I won't stop you from trading with them. If you can muster up the emeralds or trade with them otherwise to get enough, go for it.
Oh, I only have 2 emeralds. Goddamn, I thought I had what?
Some of them trade for, vegetables and such. Mob drops as well. You can always go back to your base and get some and come back. It's not like I'm going to slaughter the lot of them while you're gone.
I'll probably do that at some other time.
Alright then.
You underestimate my level of pettiness, Dashy. I'm aware you are fucking Warhammer 40k distance away. I'm being bombshelled like it's the first one over here. That sounds like a you problem.
Gods above.
Apple candy, cooked fish, and another steak. This vending machine is fun.
What vending machine are you going on about?
The vending machine name I got. It is SCP-261. It requires gold ingots in order to get stuff, but it gives you random stuff. Some of it's fun.
Interesting.
Oh, can I have candy? Oh, yes, I can have candy.
Why are you so keen on the candies? What benefits do those even give you?
None, but it's fun to pull from the bowl to see what flavors I get.
Okay. Note to
haven't.
self, very easy to entertain you.
It's easy to entertain me.
Mm-hmm. And what would you use to describe it?
I mean, currently I've been trying to figure out what the fucking time frame is between getting on the server and being allowed to pull from the candy bowl.
Easy to entertain. There we are. At least making this vaguely more natural looking, because gods above, I would much rather that than anything else. Hafez needs the grape flavor. I'll take your grape flavored ones.
I've only had, I think, one grape flavor so far, but it
That's
is
lucky.
unfortunately a flavor. In truth, the most common flavor that I keep getting is raspberry.
That's not a terrible flavor.
Nope.
At least it's not lemon. Actually, what the hell? That's really out of character for Hafez. Hafez likes sour candy. I don't like sour candy.
God, Flair. Get your shit together.
I say as if anyone remembers the fact that I've given that information out. Damn, I don't know my own character. Maybe the birth of creation was right. Maybe all of his lore that, like, completely contradicted mine was the true story. Anywho, back to your regularly scheduled programming. I can throw this into the pit as well. Saves me from using dirt, which I'm going to have to start getting picky about with how far I've been extending this. Actually, why in the hells am I raising this if I'm going to be pulling it out this way? Alright. Gives us 1, 2, 1, 2, lovely. 1, 2, 3. Perfection. Well, perfection once we get more dirt. I had made a spotted foal last I was on that I don't believe I know the location of. There you are, my dear. Oh, come on. You're going to get tamed. You don't have the health I was hoping for. Alright, well, we'll continue to bleed you onward, I suppose. Hello, the D-class that looks vaguely like Mandy.
I saw them. They were staring very intently at one of your villagers.
Probably thinking of stabbing it.
Probably.
W4, please do not leave me a delivery of dirt. Are you my horse that I use for breeding? You are not. Where's my other black horse with diamond armor? You two are siblings. One of you is also the parent of the other.
A very Game of Thrones.
You start running out of different horses. You're the one that's going to breed with this one, which is also your child. We don't need to discuss it further than that. You didn't give me the coat color I wanted, so regardless of your success, you're not ideal. You will likely go into one of the selling pens.
I'll take that one. Can I lay claim?
Do you have a black cat for me?
No.
All right, then.
But I will lay that deal. A black cat for a black horse.
All right. I can do a black cat for a black horse. I have plenty of black horses, and all of them are good. They apparently have very strong genetics in the not shit department.
Why do you sound surprised by that?
Usually terrible gets bred down. W4 is attempting to beat you to it in terms of that black cat.
W4 does not need anything else in this fucking game.
I forget that I patched these holes up with literally anything and everything I could get my hands on. Oh, hello. There we are.
That's better. You also realize that even if you get a black cat, Dashi, you have to travel the entirety of the 40,000 blocks to Office's place.
I am not delivering a horse 40,000 blocks to you, by the way. You are having to pick that animal up, and I expect the cat in my yard.
Yeah, so you better hope that the cat survives that entire way because you can't teleport it.
So, note to self. Make sure you have at least 2 cats so that you can breed a backup black cat. Oh, mostly sea travel. There's a tip to you, Mandy, if you'd like to hunt them down.
Let's see. Sea travel about 40,000 blocks away. There is that ocean that has the mom unit off of Spire.
Well, actually, we need to repair my shovel at some point. I mean, it's still in the green now, but that will change soon enough.
My SCP sleep, that's only about 6,000 blocks. Not exactly across the ocean. It's across a lot of deserts and savannas.
For all we know, you're still at your old base. Well, you unclaimed your old base, and we have since been stealing from it, so I doubt it.
And also, you seemed very, very keen on getting the fuck away from.
Yes, the second everyone knew where you were living.
Yeah.
Am I out of... No, I'm not out of inventory space. Lovely. Alright.
I really need to light up this lighthouse. First, how the fuck?
And Pong. Lovely. Well, at least that's taken care of.
need the one. Guess we'll find out.
Ooh, hello, zombie villager. You may come inside. Right. Let's get you nice and situated. Come along, my dear. I do not need a lot of ink sacs W4. That
You
is.
need a lot of insects.
If you're going to give me some bugs, I'll take them on the other hand. I don't go outside much. I'd like a good bug every so often. Not to eat. How didn't I? You caused me to hit myself. Do I have any more weakness potions on me, or am I going to have to make more? Goes about fine.
That only lights up those? That's fucking dumb.
Do I have any cooking? No, of course I don't. Life will never go my way, will it? Do not deliver me ink sacs. It will be the last thing you do on my property if I am awake for it. There we are. Alright. Lovely. Now we can cook those. Do I source my pizza from SCP 457? Yes. It's right there. Infinite food. Oh, those are done already. Lovely. Faster than anticipated. Put the rest away. And I will take my dirt back. No, thank you. I do not wish for those wares, W4. There we are. Get better soon. There we are, cleared out. I'll have to remember to add some lights back to this area as well. Spiders go down so easily. Does Mandy want them? I'm sure Mandy will take any of your trinkets. I'm not hearing a no, personally.
You want to dump him at spawn and make him free game? Have at it. Don't work if glass over the top of you. Yes. Delightful.
Alright. I loved how I said that this would be at least getting materials for a barn, yet I have spent the vast majority of my time terraforming in hopes of having a space to make said barn. Lovely.
I'm on level 5 clearance. 057 is my mom.
Conflict of interest, mommy issues. Also, I thought you said you were an experiment that was made. So.
And you had no choice in being here.
Yeah, your stories have some wires crossed, Pat. Not exactly adding up. That's called mocking, Phillips. You'll understand how to do it when you're older. Ah, gods above, I do love this bow. I also love missing my shots. You see, Phillips, that one's called sarcasm. That's also not delightful. I got away just in time from you. How the hell's that one just bounced off? That wasn't a miss. It was like you had a force field. I can make plenty of voices, Phillips. I am a jack of all trades, if you will.
Koenig's delightful show pony.
Yeah, he's still conscious, by the way, somehow.
Oh! Hopefully he'll forget that I said that.
If it helps, I'm wearing headphones.
Lovely. That's better.
Oh, that looks stupid, but I'm not gonna bother fixing it. That'll be future mateys problem.
Kalinsky, I have no say in distributing birthday presents like that. So, you've been a good war criminal. That is what we would call an oxymoron, my dear. And you are the moron for saying it. That's a different flavor of 051 that I'm used to. Not the one from our dimension.
Definitely does not look like it.
There's a distinct lack of teeth in the way that I'm used to.
A distinct lack of the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, he usually does ask us something akin to that, doesn't he? What the hell's am I doing? Oh yes, I'm getting more pizza. I'm not concerned about members of the council from dimensions different than this one. They don't really have a say in what I do. I'll deal with the problems of my own dimension. I'm not giving you two. Well, I might give you 2 emeralds for leather pants. I can use... No, I don't need leather pants for D-class. It's boots, a helmet, and a chest piece for them.
I mean, I've got plenty of leather if you want to trade for it.
That is tempting. Perhaps not in this moment.
Well,
Gods
no,
above, I do not need more leather boots.
Definitely not in this moment because I am not in the game.
W4 was offering me 3,000 leather boots, and gods above, I do not need leather boots, given how many leather boots they have fished up and left on my property.
Yeah, that's a bit of an absurd amount of leather boots.
absurd amount of everything that comes out of the water from W4.
Yeah, things that I'm not allowed to have for some reason.
Well, he said he'd trade with you if you give away your location.
Yeah, that's not trade worthy. Gotta give me a lot. Just something a lot better than that if you want me to give myself up.
Also, do I garden? The Foundation doesn't exactly grant me access to gardening supplies.
But apparently I'm allowed access to the rooftop garden again, thanks to Vanguard, who
Took away the privilege to begin with. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
But he's the hero, right, Mandy?
Oh, God. The things I have a feeling I'm going to do to them at some point.
I believe there's a reason he's no longer interacting for this enrichment period.
Fine by me.
I wasn't missing him myself either. All he truly did was dig holes in my yard and cause me mental anguish.
Dig holes, fail to chop down trees. Just erect giant piles of dirt.
It seems that this version of 051 also has a tendency to yap about irrelevant things, just like the member of Task Force. Perhaps they're from the same dimension.
Potentially. Oh, I should not have said that word.
Oh?
The E word I used to describe the dirt mounds that Vanguard has built has caught someone's attention.
You don't need to tell me that it's caught his attention. Why couldn't I have lived in peace?
No, because if I gotta deal with this, so do you.
I have to deal with him on the daily, Mandy. You have to deal with him because you stole his wine.
I gave it back.
And there was added security.
It's fine. Fucking hells.
God's above.
I'm being told I'm talking too much. Talking too much, something, something, headache, something, something. How is he still conscious?
Well, this Koenig we're talking about, he's not exactly a light drinker. Mandy should have just kept the wine. Ha ha ha, that might have gone even worse.
Yeah. What is you've dealt with him more than I have. What are the likelihoods that he's going to remember anything from tonight?
How many has he had?
Yes.
He's not going to remember this.
Sweet. I'm gonna go knock him out so I can have some peace.
Mandy, he might not remember it, but he's going to remember that splitting headache.
Yeah, well, he's already going to have a splitting headache. I'm going to go knock him out. It's fine.
Oh, God's above. Well, not my circus, not my monkeys, correct? I guess wish Mandy luck in her attempt, I suppose. God's above. Alright then. I am at least going to finish my little expansion for the night. There we are. I have so much dirt in my pocket. How in the hells did you get in my yard? Perhaps over here. That wouldn't be shocking. Especially since I do need to fill up the torches. Well, he's been having to deal with babysitting Mandy since 051 would like to deal with her. And he's not allowed to lay a hand on her because, again, 051 wants to deal with her personally. So he's kind of stuck babysitting her for the moment. And is getting sick and tired of Mandy talking on and on. So, yeah, there's that, I suppose. All right. Take that out. Yeah, we're going to get this birch tree in the property now. Well, he's drunk off his ass woods. He's likely not to remember any of what's been going on. So Mandy's just hoping to knock him the hells out and that he will not recollect any of it. Then again, he's drunk as all sin, so he's not likely to remember anything to begin with. The security footage in his office will probably remember, but that's neither here nor there. There we are. Alright. We can add a new fence gate here. Lovely. And now to continue onward with this. Well, truly there isn't much more trouble Mandy could possibly get into than what she's already in for. I doubt Mandy will end up causing Director Koenig to kick the bucket. He might be human, but he's durable enough. He's taken a few hits from me before I was at this level of cognition, I suppose we'll put it. So he's durable enough. This is nice. I may have bitten him a few times in my day. He survived. It's fine. Alright, there we are. And I'm certain you have at least some general idea of just how bad my bites are to your average human. I would consider myself worse than a feral cat. In a completely related note, did you know that they used to believe that Komodo dragons were poisonous, only to discover that They in fact were not poisonous, but instead had just such a high concentration of bacteria in their mouth that the infections led them to believe that they carried some sort of venom. Yeah, that's about where we're sitting with me, but worse. Gives me some flavor of defense. All right. So I'll sick someone to death. Well, yes, it can lead to death if they go too long without an infection. The main goal for it before I was, left to rot within Foundation walls was more so of, well, I'm a bit of an ambush predator, one would say. Not exactly one for chasing things down. But if I could get one good bite in on someone who's likely already lost, then, well, odds are they're not going to make their way out in the 2 days it would take for that infection to become so severe that they really don't have a chance at recovering. Oh! The D-Class will take a bullet for me. That's good to know. No, come here, you. You're going to end up dying before that skeleton will. Here, come on. No. Eat. You're fine. There we are. See, I care about the D-Class. To a degree. I was only really making a comparison, I suppose. But yes, effectively, a victim that's already lost in the woods, who is now well, not slowly, it happens so quick. 2 days is a lovely amount of time for what I'm getting done. It just makes it so they can no longer run, and, well, can't run, can't fight. Easy mark. The hell's is going on with UW4? Please reiterate in a way that makes some flavor of sense. Good evening, Dr. Thompson. I am simply working on making my property a bit nicer. When by nicer I mean more flat, so that I can set up a barn for my horses, specifically the ones that are more meant for selling than keeping. I've been making many horses. Should I stop making many horses? Perhaps. But there are no cops to stop me from doing that. Alright. All of the alpacas and horses out of the pits, please. Lovely. That is what I like to see. Of course it's the D-Class that looks like Mandy. Gods above. Out! I like the way you think, Woods. Oh, thank you. Not intending to irritate me for long, it seems. Need a bit more more light going on, just in case. Don't harass my horses. Or me. Alright, plenty of light, plenty of light. And a nice, large property. Now I do still need to hammer that out. Well, that's why you don't be rude and shoot at me, isn't it? I'd like another exit over here somewhere. That hurts, doesn't it? God's above. Alright. Oh no, this is exactly what I'm after. Lovely. Now let's find where all of that experience is gone. You're actually outside of my property, so I do have to worry about you genuinely exploding. We can also start lighting this area up again. At least it's no longer raining. That's a plus, I suppose. And to be daytime as well soon. Good. Go on, shoot me. It won't do anything. I wear an arrow-proof vest. Little point-blank range, never hurt anyone. Well, except for those that I'm shooting at. But that's kind of the goal, isn't it? Alright. Did I see what you said? Okay, one of my novelist abilities puts living things into a complete relaxed state before I kill them, but a doctor has been using my powers to relax. Irritating becomes above. I can't exactly blame them. Existence is stressful. I do hate that I'm growing to understand some of them. Alright. Don't need seeds. Well, best of luck to you, Kalinsky. Well, hopefully they're rewarding you at least to some extent for it. I know that I don't get rewarded by Koenig. Well, I will likely be getting some rest by that time. I don't intend to be going on for too much longer. Just enough to further make my property look lovely. So many items. And so little space as well. Well, that will have to wait for, well, I'll say tomorrow, but it's going to be quote-unquote tomorrow in about 7 minutes. So significantly later tomorrow. Well, congratulations. Time zones are a fascinating thing, are they not? Yes, W4, what is it? Alright, I'm going to put some of this away. This will definitely be enough space to have some flavor of barn. Look at what, specifically? Perhaps at this point I need a chest exclusively for dirt. Alright, what we'll do here is we'll say that planks can go in there as well. Gods above, so those are the stairs. I know where. Gods above, I don't think I do. At this point, I do need a chest specifically for dirt. Are you expecting me to come to spawn? Is that where I'm supposed to be looking? Oh, alright. Give me one moment. Oh, you better not have 1,000,001 things. It better not be ink sacks. Oh, you're hoping that I'll sell Mandy out in turn for these goods. Oh, let's see. No, I believe I'll be leaving your offering behind. You can come and reclaim it. I will not be selling Mandy out tonight. Is what how I feel whenever you say something. Some level of indifference and congratulations, you've rubbed two brain cells together. That is what I feel when most of you open your mouths. All of you are proof that speaking is not a sign of intelligence. I am not naturally good with wording. I could barely speak when I was first brought here. Perhaps that's why I was put in such extra effort that I articulate properly. Makes me a better show pony. A prime example of how grand Director Koenig is at his job. Yay me. You're saying ruins. Do you mean runes, my dear? Or are you simply expressing disdain for the fact that I'm not taking your offering in terms of then ratting Mandy out? Leave it on my property too long, and I will take it and not rat Mandy out. So you better go and reclaim that. That's far too close to one another. Good job. getting close to having access to this entire beach. That will be lovely. This should be more than enough space to have some form of barn as well. That will be quite nice. Alright, fix up my shovel as well. Gods above, I'm going to start leaving dirt in this chest. Along with fence parts. I may as well. Hello, upside down horse. Fix you. My levels aren't high enough to enchant that other vest yet. We can at least clean this up. Lovely. Actually, we'll do that. Perfect. Actually, get out of my yard. I heard that one did spawn a chicken in from the sounds of it. Alright. And putting these away. Wood-related objects. We'll move the dirt elsewhere. That can go there. Flowers and the like. Mob drops. Alright. Lovely. We'll see if all of that can fit. Greetings, SCP Redacted. Why do you think that I know? I like to stay out of whatever experience of the night Director Koenig is intending to have. That is none of my business, nor do I wish it to become my business. Alright, the rest of this will simply have to stay in here. Good under chest wise, it would appear so. Is my shovel finished getting fixed? It is, how lovely. Don't need to forget about that. I'm not naming a cow after Nyx. I don't think Nyx needs to be reminded of the fact that I bite. I did wish to do some trading with the villagers as well. More apples and such. Especially if they're not going to harvest the crops themselves. I really don't need to worry about any creepers within property walls. Mandy owes me a black cat, and if that is to come, then I will name it after 051. A black cat for a black horse. And all of my black horses are very good in terms of horse standards. grand that I can effectively roam throughout here at my leisure, since it is so lit up that I don't truly have to worry about any mobs. Plus the fact that apparently the D-Class will pick fights with monsters, so they're cheap golems, I suppose. There's really no reason for me to harvest these beetroots other than the fact that I can turn them into red dye and I'll need quite a bit of red concrete. Ugh, gods above, one of you stomped on my melons again. That sounds like a euphemism of some degree. Perhaps I should keep my mouth shut. Yes, you did want more wool from me, didn't you? I haven't had the time to be getting that. Well, the only color scheme of horses that would fit those two, I would assume a pure black one for 051 and one of my black spotted ones for Director Koenig. Yeah, well, they're both good horses in general. So that wouldn't exactly be a possibility, if I'm being honest. Alright, take the lot of these with us so I can trade it off. Honestly, I should just invest in the pumpkins for trading. There we are. Put away the things that I don't necessarily need. I don't even have enough melons to trade. Oh well. That's fine, I suppose. Ugh. Very much in my face, dear. I'm not going to explicitly breed bad horses. That is a waste of the golden apples I have an infinite supply of. And now I have exactly enough melons that I can make them worth trading. Gods above. Exhaustion is a mistress that comes for us all, isn't she? Alright, now where's the one of you that offers me better deals? Come along. No, you want string. You're not even the one I'm after. You. You are the good one, aren't you? Unfortunate. We're going to buy up your entire apple stock as soon as I have the means to do so. Right, now that you're full on that. Alright, lovely. Are you going to continue giving me apples? I will not bat an eye at that. Ooh, and leveling up decently well, to boot. Alright, more apples, please. Alright, now you're sick of giving me apples. Let me know when you are. No, don't run away from me. I wish for more apples. Someone was killed by a spider. I'm assuming W4. Oh, you're the one that wants 12 melons. Perhaps you aren't the better sale. It doesn't matter to me. I'll get apples all the same. Well, one of you has a better trade for apples and one has a better trade for melon. A better trade for pumpkins versus... Is it you? Did you wander in? No, it's not you. But you'll be willing to give me apples again. And that's all I truly care about. 'Cause God's above, I do not like farming for apples. You're a blacksmith. Where is my other farmer? No. No. You're the one I've been trading with, yes. One that I wish to find will take 11 melons and give me an emerald. Where in the hells could they be? Always hard to find with everything I have going on. Is it you? Yes. There we are. And I'll immediately give you that back for apples, as is the way of the world. Hello, W4. I see you're in my property. Are you going to be making creeper holes? This area is very well lit up for you to be causing problems. Oh, you're working on that statue, aren't you? That's why you're here. Oh, that squid got lucky, didn't he? As long as I get one hidden, then I still get the experience. Ooh, an Enderman. Perfect. Where did you go? I hate when they do that. W4, turn around. God's above. I will leave you to that, I suppose. And as a contingency plan, take all of them out. Getting that experience is quite nice. I'd like to be able to enchant that vest before nightfall. By nightfall, I mean more so ending this stream than anything. Ooh, there's that Enderman. Oh no, come back. Ugh. They're near impossible to track down in the morning. Alright. Well, Hello, D-class that looks vaguely like Thompson. What else was I doing other than apples? Well, I suppose if I have apples, then I might as well have golden apples, right? Sounds like a plan to me. What is with the lot of you and saying merp? Alright. So I have since cleared out the space that I can use to make a barn. Then we can start organizing our horses. Perhaps D-class that looks vaguely like Mandy, you could be in charge of the horses. You'd like that, wouldn't you? Get those out of the yard. You know what? I'm feeling ever so kind. D-class that looks vaguely like Gillard, you can leave the well. I'm in a good mood today. Come on, out you go. You're free. You've been bobbing in that well for weeks now. I'm sure you're sick of it. Go along. I'm being ever so kind to you. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Hello, Father. Your room earlier, you were having a visitor, an Enderman, who went inside. There's also a zombie version of myself. We don't talk about that one. But look, we have an extended bedroom on for you now. Since we finally have the space, it's no longer just an office. You have a resting place for yourself. There's also plenty of chickens and eggs. Yes, the well D-class is finally freed. Oh, that ticking stopped. That means I have golden apples ready. There's also a cow that's not in a pen. Cooked beef. You can be had by my dog. Alright. Now let's see if we can get... We can, in fact, get another whole stack of apples. Lovely. Alright. There we are. I suppose we're at a point where I should be cooking up more enchanted golden apples as well, but we can deal with that when we're going to be doing more work here. I'm quite happy with the amount of land I've gotten at this point. You're wandering close to my property line, dear. It's a decent section. No, I'm wide awake, Phillips. Yes, I'm getting tired. What tipped you off? The yawning? I'm not going to wait until I have... I intend to just in about 10 more minutes or so. Every half an hour you earn some claim blocks, and I am insistent on getting more. So once it hits 12:30, I can get some rest. Stop throwing your shit into my yard. Go away. That's a warning shot. Ugh, God's above. Alright. Oh, lovely. Hello. 3 more levels as well will get me just enough to enchant what I'm after. I'm certain if I killed a certain W4, there's more than 3 levels on that body. That's a pathetic amount of experience. No touch will maybe stay away from my fence for a while. Animals really isn't the way to go for experience. I'm touching the animals, not you. Breeding animals also gives experience. My apples are done cooking. Who in the hells are you calling Blue? My name doesn't even start with a B. I have so many now. Alright, I suppose I should cook up a few of these into enchanted golden apples, even though it takes God's above 6 whole minutes. It's not like I'm doing anything else with them. Actually, about the time those are done will be when I need to head off for the evening. And nightfall. I can use that to my advantage. Well, that's more blue than what's on me, dear. Alright. Time to wander off for a bit of a slaughter. It is quite funny that the only villagers I have as of current are ones that I've revived. This was originally a village, after all. All the inhabitants died off, though, and it wasn't by my hands. And in terms of a slaughter, I don't mean you, I mean whichever monsters spawn in. Specifically around you, so you stop making potholes in my property line. The hells do you mean, all my fault? What are you even rambling on about? There we are. The animals, yes, I did. I needed experience, and their lives was going to give it to me. The people, no, I didn't touch them. I did not lay a hand on the villagers that were originally there. But W4, given how you're speaking, it's leading me to assume that their demises were by your hand because you weren't hanging around the village. But also it could just as much be Vanguard's because he lived there for a bit as well, despite my desires. I'll put you out of your misery faster if you're going to go easy. Ooh, that could have been a problem. There we are. So few monsters spawn when I actually need them. Well, accidents happen. I'm not saying it was done on purpose. That was a grand shot on my part. I did not think I was close enough to make that. And to some, that was a terrible shot. Anyone could have made it, but I'm not a good aim. Yes, like the cows with the trank arrows, but that did not taste of an accident. That tasted of I wished to kill the cows, like shooting fish in a barrel, because fish seems to be your forte. I'm getting much more willing to use these. I don't care if you didn't realize it would kill them. You were shooting them when they were contained in a little box of dirt. There was some flavor of ill intention there. But you have since made up for it, so I suppose I should drop the subject. But it was still an irritant. Ooh, an Enderman. Again, you're not helping your case. You shot them 7 times and thought this will be fine. Right, come along now. What looks fun? Me harassing this Enderman. The hells did you go? Oh, the Enderman's decided wishes nothing to do with me now. Oh, you see them? Well, I'll be looking around in a bit after I deal with these. It's the experience I'm mostly after. Oh, did it keel over? I'll be going to sleep soon. Ooh, my apples are probably done cooking. Just one more level of experience if I can. I'm pushing it, but still. hear a spider somewhere. Don't believe it's that one. It sounded closer than that. Now it's you. There we are. Am I getting air support now? Ah, level 30. That's exactly what I was after for tonight. Oh no! Ah, gods above. Causing problems for myself now. Not a second. Alright then, well, back to getting some dirt. And then it'll also give us the chance to check up on those apples. Yes, it is exactly 12:30 now. Congratulations, you can look at the clock. But I have a few things I wish to do. Did my apples despawn? No, they didn't. Good. I would not have been happy about that. Alright. Get some dirt, patch up the holes, and enchant another vest. Then at some point combine the two. That should be more than enough. Oh no, you're going to burn, aren't you? I'd like to have you personally. Are you unaware of my existence? No, you're not. Alright, come along. I'm crossing my fingers quite tightly here, my dear. I would much like to spare you if I can. Hurry up. I don't believe you're going to survive this. Right, come along, quickly, quickly. You can make it. It's not that hot. You're fine. You are fine, lovely. Alright, one of these. And one of these. Lovely. Alright. Now, I'll also keep some lapis on me, I suppose. Put holes and then... Alright. Because at least I make an effort to patch the problems I create. Well, good for you. night has been going along as any would within the Foundation. It will be time for me to be getting some shut-eye soon, though. I have been putting it off. Here we are. That's technically not a creeper hole, I suppose. This absolutely is. May not have enough to fully patch it, but I'll at least get partway there and make it look slightly better. And it'll get rid of all the dirt in my inventory. I am not surprised. Weren't you the one offering to deliver dirt to me? Alright. Are you almost done cooking? I don't even know. Well, perhaps you should consider that before you end up making so many holes. Alright. I do hope to get something better than just protection. The protection I have on this as is quite good. Protection and thorns. I don't believe there's an enchantment above thorns. Or at least above thorns 2. Oh, there is thorns 3. Well, I suppose that's what I'll get when I'm able to combine these two. I'll simply muse about it for the time being. Oh, gods above, that's expensive. But it will get me thorns 3. Is it cheaper if I do it this way? It is, oddly enough. That's stupid. Alright, while I'm here, may as well fix up the boots. Buying time until you're cured. Lovely. You only recently switched over. Alright then. I truly don't wish to trade with you right now, but if I have the stuff to do so, and I'm buying time for repairing my goods now. I may as well. There's something I missed. Do I have 2 white sheep? Yes, I do. Alright. Are my boots done? Is my next question. No. You better give me my boots back. I'm starting to feel skeptical. Where are my boots? You finished cooking. Where are my boots? Gods above. You took my boots! You die now. I did not know you lot could wear armor. I don't even believe I'll get them back if I kill you for them. Yes, come here. I do get my boots back. Lovely. They only had Depth Strider on them, but they belong to me. Learn from his mistakes. But now I am tempted to armor the D-Class later. They do serve well. Yes, I got the boots back. And now I know that I'm going to have to clothe these D-Class lest they steal my shit. I really don't need this old SWAT armor. Where are the ones ones that I give a vague shit about. D-class that looks kind of like Mandy, where are you? I know you there. You are. Do I really need to buff this troublemaker? No. Am I going to? Yes. That's comical to a degree. Oh, you're not wearing shoes. That's what you need. Lovely. That's terrifying. Alright, I suppose the next one I pick for this could be truly random, unless I find the well-D class. I suppose I wouldn't be against hunting down them specifically. Not much longer. I just need to find a certain D-class to armor up. It's the one that looks ratty. Well, they get to hold a piece of pizza. They don't need to have a sword. Where is our Gillard look-alike? You, there you are. Look. Lovely. That's not terrifying at all, is it? Alright then. I have been stalling, gods above, more than I truly should be. So, take care, Foundation personnel. Have a lovely rest of your night, yada yada, all that. As well as you can, being within this God's forsaken site. Or don't. I truly don't care.